Change can be hard to accept. It can be uncomfortable and at times it might even seem impossible to do. We've all experienced instances in our life where we had no choice but to accept something we disagreed with, leading to negative emotions. But it's important to understand and remind ourselves that change is necessary in order for us to grow because without it we wouldn't progress and our lives would be quite unfulfilling. With that, I want to discuss with you the mindset that has helped me to change my life, and I'm sure it can help you as well. We don't think about it that often, but our minds are actually very powerful and interesting. There has been so much research done on the brain over the years because there's so much to learn about it, and with the right stimulus, it allows us to achieve great things. People have literally changed the course of their lives with their minds. But on the flip side, it can lead us down a very dark path if it's not taken care of and act as our own enemy. That's why you have to be careful with what you allow into your mind and what mindsets you develop throughout the course of your life. When I was younger, I didn't think too deeply about these things. Maybe because I was too young to understand these concepts and didn't realize the importance it would have on my life later on. I was the type of kid to let life happen without worrying too much about planning for the future and was lazy as heck. While that does have its place, without a proper path in life, a lot of uncertainty builds up and you'll notice that you let a lot of unwanted thoughts creep into your mind. Maybe it's because thinking about your future is scary, which it can be. It makes you depressed or you feel like a failure because you'll never get to where you dreamt of. And I feel that's what happened to me growing up. I remember getting my grades from school one results day, and that was one horrible day. I felt like the biggest failure because things never worked out for me. I never made it to university that year. It was a big deal for me and I flopped my grades so badly. Not only did I let my family down, but I also let myself down. As a result, I took responsibility and made a choice to resit and try again for university the following year. Throughout that year, I faced my own set of challenges. While most of my classmates went to great universities, I was stuck at home studying the same stuff I failed on. This weighed on my mind so much, I couldn't help but compare my situation with theirs. It was destroying me inside, and it felt like ages before the year finally passed and I got into university. Even that, it was a crap one. I totally didn't do myself justice. So a few years passed when I came to a realization, a mindset that would change my life going forward. It was related to what my brother said to me one time. He comforted me and he said, "Don't compare yourself to others." I guess I needed to hear that after the way my life was going up until that point, but the way things are now, I can tell you it's so much better than what it was back then. Sure, I'm still unemployed, but I feel so much better mentally, and the big reason for that is because I have detached the thoughts of comparison. It's a very liberating feeling. Now, I would be lying if I said I don't do it from time to time, but I don't let it affect me as much. I've trained my mind to be like that. And one of the great things about change is that it can have a positive impact on your life, and you have total control over what positive changes you want to bring into your life. I feel like the rise of digital content is a massive contributor to why we tend to compare our lives to others. With platforms like Instagram, it only makes it harder for you to appreciate everything you've been blessed with, and takes the enjoyment out of your life. Rather than focusing on what others have and what you lack, why not consider those who lack what you have? There's always going to be someone out there who's better than you at everything, whether that's intelligence, whether it's looks, it's physique, or whatever else it may be. The same goes for me, but that's no reason to feel ashamed or feel bad about yourself. nor should it stop you from living your life to the fullest. The sooner you can come to terms with that, the less heartache you'll have later on. Remember that comparison is the thief of joy. So if there is something out there that is causing you to devalue your life, then remove it because you don't need that energy. Don't let others have control over your emotions and your actions. You do you. Just focus on your life and you'll realize that over time with the right mindset, you'll get closer to where you want to be. Start to feel more comfortable in your own skin and with everything you've been gifted with. If you want more, then earn it. Use the power of a positive mind to do good and change your life.